All right, so we got another one. We got another. Keeping it in the beef realm. Pause. Keeping it in the beef realm. We just talked about Kendrick versus Drake. I hope this does not go on as long as this Ja Rule versus 50 Cent feud. But we got some more. This video right here is going to be about Ja Rule on the Breakfast Club recently saying he was ready to go nuclear over 50 Cent's comments about Irv Gotti's death. 4-minute, 51-second video. Let's watch it. I might play half or a little bit more before I start talking about it. And then 50 did just recently respond. I just got sent some content. We got the content. Let's get into it.
You R50 have not outgrown each other. And what I mean by that is if you're talking to 50, Ja gonna come up. If you're talking to Ja, 50 gonna come up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't bring him up per se at all.
No, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The media does.
Yeah.
But because I think that's because he's, a troll and he keeps it going. You know
You
what
be
I'm saying?
throwing jabs and throwing them back, but you be
I'll go to the circus once in a while. You know what I mean? But I really like to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, because when the
Like,
residency stuff happened, I was like, oh Lord.
I like to have fun sometimes and poke jabs at them too, but that's all it really is. It's like and to me it's like it's silly. We're both successful black men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking this so far. I'm going to play the rest. Shout out to Ja, though. This is a mature take, so I want to see how it went left when you talk about going nuclear. This is a very fair take. Like, yo, we black men, we successful. I like to troll. I like to poke fun a little bit.
I think the focus should be on, continuing to make sure that we pay it forward, push it forward, make sure the culture keeps going forward. I think that's more important. I see some of the things that he gets involved in, this feuds on something like grow up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be thinking of myself. And so when I see the things that he does, and he did the Irv smoking, I'm like,
How did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy shit, but it's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best. I spoke to Preem the other day. He's, Preem has always got the right words and shit and the right things to say. Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear and shit. But, I say, So I spoke to Preem anyway. And Preem said, he said, Rule, he said, here's what you got to understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble.
Speaking to the mic, Ja, we can't hear you, bro.
But if we gotta get into
what the hell did he just say?
I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we gotta get into it, make it. I'll fucking end it. I'll put it to where it go. I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what? That is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men. Mm-hmm. We're here to protect our family, protect our homes, defend our honor, our names, our reputation. That's what we're here. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self-defense.
But in a way, you do have to understand why Fifth feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting?
Whoa, messy Charlemagne. God damn, bro. See, this is what I said. I don't talk about none of that shit. He brought that shit to the radio. Josh said, what shooting, nigga? Hold on. My nigga Josh, real Queens nigga. Josh said, huh? What? Shootings? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Huh? Who? What? Where? When? Why? Shootings? I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I don't know that gentleman. What Keke Palmer said? She had the glasses down. I don't know that gentleman. Right? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Really? Yeah. The way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
Whoa!
We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind. I ain't
I
mean
know
like that.
people
No,
like
no,
to
no, you know what I'm
say
saying?
it.
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
been say-
What
I mean, that ain't
shootings?
gotta
Yeah,
do with
nigga,
that.
I don't know what you talking
You know what I'm
about.
saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
But
Your
I
Honor,
guess it's good.
nothing to do with
for,
me.
You know, people to play that when they want to play that, and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chose to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool and just enjoying my time and shit. You know, it's funny because, I'll get DMs and shit
Turn John Mike up, bro. I can't even hear this nigga.
from, other enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what they say, a friend of my
Yeah, a friend of
The enemy of my
enemy of my
my
friend.
friend.
Yeah,
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 so,
my
so I
friend.
got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying?
No, enemy of my enemy of
probably
my
don't
friend.
Yeah, the enemy of my
You'll
enemy
be
is my
responding to
friend.
that because you probably don't get down with that, right? Like,
No, but it'd be like people y'all know very well.
Who?
They hit me in the DMs and be like, yeah, you see this fucking nigga.
Hold on, so y'all,
That's just-
you know, it's so crazy because we say that all the time. When Ja Rule was going through his situation, Ja got jumped. That's why I don't really like to compare the Drake
This is true.
Kendrick thing. Like you got jumped. So all of those relationships you never made amends with? I thought
Yeah, me and Game is cool. You know,
it was
me and
Buster for a
Buster's
moment.
cool.
Yeah,
um,
Eminem for a moment.
me and Axis Cross, we cool. You know, but the rest, yeah, nah, they all.
Who? Him and who? He didn't mention M. Hold on now.
Made amends with?
Shout out to him and Buster being cool. I already could tell Buster is a dude that you could definitely make amends with. That might have just been some industry shit back then with Bus.
I thought
Yeah, me and Game is cool. You know,
Game,
it was
me and
Buster for a
Buster's
moment.
cool.
Yeah,
Buster.
Eminem for a moment.
Me and Axis Cross, we cool.
Who? Axis? Who the fuck is that? He didn't say Eminem though. Who the fuck is Axis? Eminem is definitely not gonna be cool because 50 still love M. Who did he say? Axis?
Moment, yeah. Eminem for a moment.
Me and Axis Cross, we cool. You
I don't know
know,
who the fuck that is.
but the rest, yeah, nah, they all on that side. Of
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't pump with them niggas like that.
Even all these years later, you just
You know,
Y'all tell me who he said because I don't know. He said X-axis. I don't know what he said.
it's like, Charlamagne. It's like anything else, like the Cold War, man. Like
All right, so he said he was ready to go nuclear. I get it. Irv was his man. R.I.P. Queens. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into 50's response to this because I think it just came out, just happened. I'm going to go ahead and head over to his page so we could watch it in real time or check it in real time. So he posted this. A screen grab from that. He said, yo. Oh, damn. See, I'm not going to read all of this. Y'all can see it clearly. I'm not going to read it all, but the Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves. Themselves, two different words. Asking questions that perpetuates violence. This fool has been getting ready to go what he calls nuclear for 22 years. That next part I'm not going to read. I can clearly see it there. I'm not going to read it. Damn. I'm going to like it because it's 50. It's one of my goats. But goddamn, son. You knew he was... What the fuck? Come on. Get that filth off of my screen. Get that filth out of here. You knew this was coming, man. This happened today, so obviously, look. This is from April 11th. You know what I'm saying? This happened today. You know 50 was going to respond. 50 not going to let shit just go by. Come on now. Y'all should know better. This is Curtis Jackson. The Curtis Jackson. So, damn. The Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves asking questions that perpetuates violence. That's funny. Hey, man. This shit is never ending. Niggas is beefing till they 70. Niggas gonna be in a retirement home. And these niggas is rich, so, retirement home is embellishment. These niggas gonna be 75, still sending. At that point, we might have VR, virtual reality, social media, where you could be up in that motherfucker. They might be... they might be throwing hands virtually. Because niggas throw hands virtually now on fucking IG Live when they be beefing. Nigga, you bitch ass nigga. They be like this. Hold on now. One nigga got his phone. The next nigga got his other phone. This nigga, I hate you, nigga. And the nigga's like, yo, I hate you too, nigga. Nigga, I got more money than you, nigga. Nigga, you ain't got no more bitches than me, nigga. Circus. It's a fucking circus. It's a goddamn circus. Hey, man. You two brothers or black brothers, you getting money? Let's go back to the beginning of it where he talked about that because I didn't appreciate that. Let's get to that part again.
Say it at all.
No, we do.
Yeah, it's, a troll, and he keeps it going. You know
You
what
be
I'm saying?
throwing jabs and throwing them back, but you be.
I'll
Let him speak, Lauren. Damn.
I'll go to the circus once in a while. You know what I mean? But I really like to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, because when the
Like,
residency stuff happened, I was like, oh Lord.
I like to have fun sometimes and poke jabs at him.
Your Honor, she's leading the witness. She's leading the witness.
I really like to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, because when the
Like,
residency stuff happened, I was like, oh Lord.
I like to have fun sometimes and poke jabs at them too, but
Right here.
that's all it really is. It's like and to me it's like it's silly. We're both successful black men. I think the focus should be on, continuing to make sure that we pay it forward, push it forward.
I love to hear that part. You know what I mean? Everything else that follows, you get, you know what I mean? You in these interviews, people ask you questions, you got to answer in real time. I like that answer, man. We both black, man. We successful. We got to pay it forward. We come from the same culture, the same environment, damn near. They damn near from just 15 minutes apart. I think Ja's from Baisley, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Ja's from Baisley. Ja Rule. I think he's from Baisley in Queens, New York. I think he's from Baisley. I can't remember. I'm not about to do the research right now. I'm going to take a look at one, like, really quickly. Shout out to Big Queens. I think he's from Baisley. Baisley, maybe? All right, so I ain't getting into none of that. I searched that and niggas start telling me about some other shit. All right, I think Ja is from Baisley. If not, I'm sorry, bro. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, brother. 50 from Southside. That shit is not too far away from each other. So, as entertained as I am between this beef, because clearly I was around. I was outside while this shit was going. I wasn't outside. I'm lying. Clearly, I'm not that old. I was around, however. I remember the I smell ooey. Is that you? I remember. I remember. So I was outside. So to see, goddamn, I went from a child to a goddamn, I was in junior high school when these niggas was beefing. Nigga, I am an adult about to move into my house. And these niggas are still beefing. What the fuck? Hold on, chat. Let's talk a little bit. I remember being in junior high school and these niggas was beefing. Junior high. You know how old you are in junior high? 10, 11, 12, 13 maybe if your birthday is earlier. This has been 20 plus years. And these niggas still beefing? It better be over some real shit. It better be. Hey. It better be, niggas.